welcome back to Train Room Gary and his man cave. Today is just going to be a running session with some unique things we're going to try out. This is the latest thing I finished about 2 weeks ago. It's a static display where I have put some cars on there that light up. This really looks cool. Got a New York subway car, kind of fan on down here. Casino caboose. CNN caboose at Chicago Northwestern. And what's kind of fun is that this is the North Pacific Railway. Scan on down, Detroit and Toledo shoreline. This is from the old chassis system. Wish they were still around. They always had very colorful engines. New York Central. In fact, this past week I met a fellow at the hobby shop that used to work for New York Central. He used to sit up in a drawbridge on the Rouge River and open and close the railroad bridge for marine traffic. The last one here is Southern Line. It's kind of pan across the room here. Okay, look down here, we'll see a UP F-3 going by. On the top deck we have a Amtrak. At this point we're going to disconnect this UP train and bring out the Challenger. So I'm going to hit the rear coupler. Okay, you can hear it disconnecting. Okay, we now got this train disconnected and I'm going to have this train pull out. I'm going to change directions and bring over the UP Challenger to take its place. Get the rear light on. And we're going to back up the Union Challenger and bring it around, hook up to the... Alright, at this point we're just going to put the F-3 on the siding. We have the Challenger hooked up and we'll move this out to the siding. We're going to sound the bell to warn the workmen that we're coming into the siding. And we'll bring it around slowly for the siding. This is what I call a people eye view. If you're a little plastic van, if you're standing alongside the rails, this is what you're going to see. Once again, you guys have been to my train room before, know I have a shelf layout here. It's a design I saw in Classic Toy Train magazine, and I kind of built it. The advantage of the shelf layout is it takes up less of your basement space. So I have 4 main lines. All 4 main lines are controlled by this ZW from Lionel, which also gives me the advantage of running conventional trains. I got the digital command system hooked up where I have fixed power on all the tracks, and basically I can just run using the throttles on the ZW to run conventional engines. You see here on each end of the basement there's a turnaround. The train goes into a turnaround, then re-enters the shelf layout. Now, the only problem with this kind of layout is it takes time to build. You just can't take sheets of plywood and, you know, set them down. You know, I spent many hours building these trestles here, and basically they are, you know, plywood base. The steel stripping is made from balsa wood, and the actual curved part of the wood is subflooring from Home Depot. It's called Luan. And it bends real easy. You use liquid nails and some finish nails. You put it together and you got your trussels. Like I say, it's a very time-consuming project. You can spend a month just building one of these trussels, but the time is worth it. It gives my layout something a little bit different from everybody else's layout, in that I'm running trains on these trestles. I never have lost a train yet to go off a trestle. Just, you know, set the speed and it stays there. So it's not even an issue. But I'll tell you one thing, this old Lionel Challenger has a lot more power than the 2 motors in that Railking engine. So once again, thanks for watching. Train Room Gary.